Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to episode 3 of Brutal Difficulty here in V Rising. Now, of all the bosses we fought, we had the most difficulty with 2 of them so far. Leandra, the Shadow Priestess, and Bane of the Shadow Blade or something like that. They were very hard to beat, but we found strategies for both. For Leandra, we were able to use Corrupted Skull to great effect. Her Shadow Warriors have very low HP, so every time we hit them with Corrupted Skull, they died instantly, allowing 2 skeletons to summon per cast of Corrupted Skull, right? And with the help of all those extra skeletons, there were a lot of distractions for the attacks that made it a lot easier for me to stay alive. As far as Bane of the Shadow Blade goes, he was a lot harder because he kept on summoning armies to kill us, but I found a way around that. When he summons the army, you just gotta run around and evade them for long enough, and then eventually the army he summoned will despawn, and he'll reappear, ready to finish off. Now we take our first timid steps into, well, I've never been this far, so it's all new territory. All the bosses we're about to face, all the hostile NPCs we're gonna encounter, all the new places we're gonna be traveling to, I don't know any of it. So we will have to wait and see. All right, let's hop in and get started. Oh, okay. So far, we have a lot of rats for feeding the prisoners. And at this point, I'm finally able to make glass jars. All right, take those. We're gonna have to try to get better with the pistol. It's not easy to use, but you can like roll and shoot, you know? And that's fucking sick. I feel like against melee enemies that would be really effective, you know? Okay. We crafted the Pendant of the Sorcerer. Our level is quite high. We are ready for more difficult engagements. Let's go harvest Worker and Brute blood. Yeah, Worker and Brute. Okay. There we go. Well tended. So let's see here. These are our next opponents. General Elena the Hollow, Frostmaw the Mountain Terror, and Terra the Geomancer. We unlock the gem cutting table with her. Better backpack with him. And claws. Oh, what? Well, that looks sick. The Altar of Stygian Awakening, eh? And I unlock a passive ability slot, which I have no idea what the fuck that is. Northeast, very far away. I guess we'll see how... we'll see how we do. Oh, God. Apparently we're still very far away. She must be somewhere in the ruins of Mortium. We're gonna have to find more fast travel stations. This is as close as I could get. I need to try to get more Scourge Stones as well. And I need to keep my eyes peeled for a level 90 and up rogue. We still need a rogue. We can try to capture the high-level Scholar, but same thing. I'm going to want to make sure that I have that instant return item so that I don't have to personally escort them back. Okay. Up here. Apparently General Elena the Hollow is nearby. What the fuck is this? Yeah, you guys fight each other. I want nothing to do with that. Oh my god. To essence. Ah. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, there's fucked up shit here. I gotta bounce. Yeah, that was insane. There's it looks like there's a bunch of vampires here, but they're hostile to me. Good God. We found a fast travel point, at least. "12 bleeding heart." What the hell kind of blood does a Draculan have? Oh god. Blood type, Draculan? Interesting, buddy. That is very interesting. Okay. I've never seen that blood type before in my life. We need that Eye of Mortium crafted as well. Stygian shard. Blood Prophet. Alright, you know what? Ice Nova and Aftershock. That's 140. I don't even have that. Okay. Yeah, we need our trusty AoE spells to help us stay alive. This area is a lot harder than we're used to. Okay. An Arctic bear. Oh, hello. What are you guys doing here? Where are you going? Wandering patrol. Shadowkin? What the fuck is a Shadowkin? Oh, that's... Oh, God. That's Elena the Hollow. We gotta run. That's a... You know... That's one hell of an entourage right there to take on a new boss with. So we'll accomplish safe distance and then re-engage at an opportune moment. Okay, she does have some degree of predictive aim. Holy shit. I don't know what to do about that ice pillar, but we're just trying to heal a little bit. 8. Drink that. Oh, it doesn't work past a certain point. It's so unfair. Okay. Doesn't look like she ever hops off that little pillar.
To Master Dracula.
Yeah, sure. I better run away. There's no way I'm beating this, right? Her health is restored. I wonder why. Okay. Yeah, that fight's kind of nuts. However, I can easily see me figuring it out.
Enemies of Dracula will be punished.
I need to try to kill her entourage.
Cower.
She appears to lose the entourage, but then she returns to them. I have to get rid of them. It would be really nice if we could have spell loadouts, because it's honestly kind of stupid that you have to switch your spells every time when there's so many different contexts that you get into, right? Having loadouts just makes sense. Because, like, while her allies are there, I'd like to have my AoE build, but then when her allies are gone, I'd like to switch back to my single target build, right? Anyway, I might be able to pull the old, what do you call it? The Maya strategy against her, the Maya/Vincent strategy.
The Legion of Noctum exists to serve. Feel the chill. Die.
I gotta get away from her now. Her allies are just about dead. Got it.
Cower.
Yeah, now that her entourage is dead, I can re-engage on my own terms with the full advantage.
Blood sustains me.
Die.
My blood, restore my body.
And I need to drink fresh blood.
My blood, restore my body. Blood sustains me.
All right, let's try the Maya method. It's tried and true. Oh shit. Oh, wrong button. Guess we're doing it without our ultimate.
Master Dracula, you will die.
What's she fighting? Oh. Humans.
Suffer the cold. Cower. Die.
There sure are a lot of wandering enemies that exist exclusively to help her out. It's hard to, well, it's hard to get her alone.
Cower.
You know what I mean?
Reckless. Be gone. Fall. Be gone. Cower. Feel the chill. Feel the suffer the cold. Die. Reckless. My master demands perfection, and so he will have. Vargeron belongs to Master Dracula. Fall. Feel the chill.
Gonna need a better strategy than that. Yeah, the defensive spells don't work primarily because she wanders very far away from you, right? Making it very hard to sustain the attack.
Coward.
Wow, she actually got all of her health restored and then she re-engaged me again. This fight's glitchy. They never really took care of it.
Coward.
Alright, she gave up the chase. Let's heal.
Sanguine
Assign new
regeneration.
spells and try to figure out a new strategy. This could work. Mistrance. It depends on how slowly she turns around while she's shooting. That's the main question, is how slowly does she turn around when shooting? At least I don't have to worry about the sunlight here. Schedule 1 went pretty good, buddy. It went pretty good, yeah. We got really far, but there's a lot of features of the cartel update that are bugged or not working right now. So we'll have to wait for a patch. These hordes are fucked. I guess at least we're getting Scourge Stones. Okay.
Death is not the end.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill all the wandering ads before I take on the actual boss, because I feel like a lot of ads wander in. Let's drink her blood. Merciless Iron, what? Twin Blade, huh? Cool. That might be nice. Never used it before, so I wouldn't know, but... Hang on. It gets a lot easier to deal with them if I have the right spells equipped. God damn, I hate that charm spell. All right. That's crazy. All right. Take him out. All right. Let's heal up.
My blood, restore my body. From my veins, I rejuvenate.
All right, she's right there with allies in tow.
My blood, restore my body.
She has a lot of long range attacks, so I feel like having an obstacle to hide behind would be very helpful. Okay.
The Legion of Nocturne exists to serve. Die!
Yeah, we gotta take it real slow. The double dash will certainly help a lot.
Be gone! Power!
Man, those guys piss me off because they have a really long range second melee attack, and I don't even know where he came from. I can only assume she summoned him, which caused me a great deal of problems. I hope she can't summon those guys because that's painful.
Cower!
You gonna leave me alone now? Oh great, now she has two of those following her around. All right.
Sanguine regeneration.
Ugh. Okay.
Enemies of Dracula will be punished.
Oh my god. Yeah, and then there's another one. This is... It's too... The area is too much. The boss is whatever, but there's always other ads, right? Always. It's a little unmanageable here.
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
I can't... most of the time, I've been trying to pick a fight with her
Blood.
where it's just her and me, right? Like where ads won't wander into the battleground, but over and over again, ads keep wandering in from outside.
The Legion of Nocturne exists to serve. Be gone!
Okay, killed that guy.
Die! Die! Feel the chill.
Yeah, if I can get a moment to myself, I think I can handle this.
Be gone. Cower! The Legion of Noctum rises above.
Okay, she's standing on the ice pillar now.
The Legion of Noctum will be victorious. Die! Borderon bends to my master's will. Die! Borderon bends to my master's will. Power! The Legion of Noctum will be victorious.
I definitely can't go up there to melee it. Could I destroy it faster if I did that? Sure, but it's too risky. I gotta take consistent cover.
The Legion of Noctum will be victorious. Fall. Borderon belongs to Master Dracula.
She's down. Okay.
Be gone!
Hey, Susie. So far, so good if we can keep on using this pillar to our advantage.
Feel the chill!
Yeah, she's not so bad. If you can manage to catch her alone without having a bunch of ads, right? That's what makes it easier.
Belongs to Master Dracula. Power.
But I still have to worry about ads wandering into the battleground, you know?
Borderon bends to my master's will. Power.
Okay, maybe I can use the great sword dash at least.
Belongs to Master Dracula.
Once in a while.
Die.
Yeah, you know what? I can use the great sword on it. It doesn't seem too risky, not really.
The Legion of Noctum will be victorious. Fall.
Got her. Okay.
Feel
Not
the
much longer to go.
chill.
Yeah, she was actually really easy if you could catch her alone. It was all the ads that was making it difficult. We beat her. We did it. Okay. Elena the Hollow has been hunted. Oh, iron strung bow? The shards of a magical weapon, unusable in its current state. Bring it to an ancestral forge to restore it. Huh. Interesting, buddy. Very interesting. Specialized weapons of a rare variety? That's new to me. A lot of new. Okay, what is this? There's a camp over here. We should go check it out. It looks like they'll barter with me. Vampire merchant.
Let us make a deal.
Ancestral shards in exchange for this currency, the Stygian shards. That's very, very interesting. Okay. All right. So we got a new Frost spell point, and we got a passive slot. I need to start unlocking passives. I just don't know how yet. We'll find out. We will find out. Crystal Lance. Ooh. That could be useful. Possibly multi-target, actually. What's up, Susie? I want to try all of these. Yeah. Yeah. Come here. Yeah. You're so good. I know. Well, the best cure for being stressed out about the move is to eat some good food. Beans and wieners tonight? With the pork? I don't know. I like the idea of beans and wieners, but I figure, like, I'd rather have the pork chops on their own. We have leftover chicken, too, so could we just do beans and Costco wieners tomorrow? Yeah? That's okay? Okay. Although I do like beans and wieners with pork chunks in it. Beans and wieners with the pork? Oh, well, that's tempting, yeah. All right. Yeah, that sounds good, baby. Lots of wiener. Oh yeah. Every wiener. All right, so I think I'm gonna try Crystal Lance first. Question is, does this conjure 8 frost spikes every single time it blocks a hit? I could find out and re-specialize it later. It's not as proactive as Crystal Lance, but channel a wave of frost over 1.2 seconds, dealing 180% magic damage and inflicting chill. Conjures a cone of cold at the end of the effect, freezing any target hit. Interesting. Oh, look at that. A dread horn.
Rejuvenate.
So it says up to 8 spikes when struck, but what it actually means is that, like, if you know, it's 1 spike per strike up to 8, I think. Yeah, I don't think that spell is as good as I thought it was when first reading it. Because it said when struck. So I took that to mean like when it's struck, it releases 8 spikes. But I don't think, no, that's not the case. It's 1 spike per strike, up to 8. Anyway, Frostmaw. He's nearby. Maybe we could go check him out. We are gonna have to drink more blood, though.
From my veins, I rejuvenate. My blood reserves run low.
You'll do. All right.
Blood sustains me.
He's over that way. We gotta run over here and go around the cliff edge. I can't jump down. Let's grab more of this bleeding heart. I do not yet know what it's used for, but it will have a use. We have to worry about sunlight here, though. It's not as shaded as the other area was. We did find another fast travel portal, though, which is nice. The blood trail leads this way. Frostmaw, the Mountain Terror. This can't be easy, right? It's almost nighttime. We'll engage him at night. However, he might not be a caster. He might be a melee-centric enemy, so... Okay, that's a close range AoE. He has some ranged abilities in the form of those ice crystals. However, this is the kind of fight where the Aegis spells could help out. Oh, that's got massive range, too. Okay, we could summon undead skeletons and stuff. Let's run away for now. We gotta change up our abilities. I need to use Ward of the Damned, definitely. Other than that... anything with the longest range, I suppose. Yeah, we'll use corrupt. This looks like a corrupted skull, ward of the dam type of fight. At a glance, it does. Just keeping him busy with skeletons, blocking his icicles when he throws them with the shield, you know? That's it. It really doesn't seem that complex. In fact, I could possibly... Oh, I don't even have my crossbow on me. Maybe I can try out the pistol, though. See what the range is. Not that far. Not far enough to be safe when he does his AoE, but I could dash out of the way. His move list did not seem that extensive, though. Although, he'll get new attacks at around 50% of his health. Oh, wow. Fuck. I gotta be ready for the icicles when they come. Otherwise, it's useless, right? Holy shit. Oh, what? Okay, I accidentally left range of the fight. So he just summons this crap. It's kind of crazy. All right. We got to try to stay closer to him. We gotta head back this way. Make sure I stay within range of the arena. Holy shit. Yeah, that move, it looks like I have to just try to evade him for long enough when he does it. Well then.
I cannot go on.
Yeah, this boss isn't easy. We were doing okay, mind you. We just need to get better at avoiding certain attacks. The damage was being done, though. You know, if I just avoid making certain mistakes, we should be fine. I'm gonna have to learn exactly what those mistakes are, though. It's not straightforward yet. Okay, he's back to normal behavior, fighting with the moose. Use the ult. We beat him. Right on. I don't know how he lost so much health. He lost a lot of health at one point. It might have even been from the moose attacking him. I don't know, but we're taking it and running. That's another boss down. Pendant of the Warlock. That's a different type of wood. Hallow wood. Hallowed be thy wood. All right. Yeah, we've done really well so far. We've beaten 2 bosses. Can't complain. Let's try to catch a fish. Copper ingot. Don't need it. Okay, new frost spell. We can make a better backpack, claws, and thick leather. Geomancer chick is far away. So this is where we take a little break, go back to base, and do some crafting. Arctic Leap. Leap into the air and strike down, dealing damage. A frost nova erupts that freezes any enemy hit for up to 6 seconds. Turn target ally or self into solid ice for up to 5 seconds and summon a frost vortex. The ice shield blocks target. The ice block shields the target, grants immunity to crowd control, and heals up to 10% of health. The vortex deals a bunch of damage and inflicts chill, and then additional damage over the duration of the effect. That one seems like the better call. Let's test it out while we have our ultimate. Okay. Nice. It's most devastating if I can make the enemies stay within range of it for the entire duration. Anyway, how many Scourge Stones? We've only found 2. I might want to get more Scourge Stones on the way home. But Scourge Stones are far from where we currently are. I gotta go to this cave to get home anyway, so we'll keep going into the Dunley Monastery. It's far. It's gonna take some time to get there, but get there. Look at you guys. Just asking for it. Okay, we'll drop the Tainted Hearts. 239 wood. Grab the Assorted Storage Locker, scrolls. This song is sick. I like the music here. Kind of reminds me of like the lab in Resident Evil 2. Anyway, we're finally out of the cold area. We've defeated 2 bosses. I wonder where we find the werewolves. Oh, 92% rogue. Oh, fuck. I'll try to get it. I will try. Unless those wolves kill him. Okay.
Bend to my will. You are under my command.
We got him.
My bags are filled.
Whether or not we can actually get him home is another matter entirely.
There is no space in my
We'll simply head to our destination and try to complete the capture. He is a 90% rogue. We don't have a rogue yet. We also have to try to get the scholar that we found before. Okay. I'm taking this horse, and maybe he'll keep up with me.
Help! Someone help!
He is keeping up. The horse makes it a lot easier to return those guys to a safe place. A lot easier. We'll keep riding. Kind of amazed by the fact that he can keep up. It's awesome. Hopefully nothing kills him on the way. Now, although I do need more Scourge Stones,
You must be purged.
I'm not going to that camp that has the Scourge Stones. We're gonna try to get this guy into the cave that leads home. Gotta try to return him. We're almost there. Oh shit, wolves. I hope they don't attack him. Keep moving, buddy. Good. Yeah, it looks like a horse is a really great strategy when you have a tame that you want to keep. Quote unquote tame, a tamed human. Alright. Anyway, let's get home. I see wolves. We got to get through them. Okay.
I must make room if I want to carry that.
Let's go, buddy. We're almost at your new house. Shit. That could be a problem. Okay.
My bags are filled.
Not a problem yet. It looks like we were successful in getting this 92% rogue back home. I wonder if there's a way that you can improve the blood quality of your current prisoners at the cost of risking their life or something, right? We'll see. There he is. Now, let's start healing him. Enjoy your stay, buddy. Enjoy your namaste. All right. We've unlocked Merciless Twin Blades, the Pendant of the Warlock, and Wrangler's Potion. Increases movement speed when mounted. Nice. Okay. Right, we have better storage chests unlocked now. We can redo all of our storage and make it better. We have a lot of glass now. Additional stone, dust, and bricks. A lot of extra planks and sawdust for making paper. Leatherworking station. We need that mountain peak bag. We can now make thick hide. This. We need oil and thick hide in order to make thick leather. I'll keep 1 stack. Thick leather. And let's begin. It's coming in. It'll take a while before we have a sizable sum suited to crafting, but at least it's on the way. Now, we gotta redo our storage. Make it cleaner. So the gem storage is 28. Yeah, these chests are universally better. Okay. We're gonna need more iron ingots. We're very low on iron ingots. We need to get some more. Okay. We'll have to put a pin in this for now and keep redoing our storage after we've mined. However, I have very high quality worker blood that we can use for the task in order to expedite it and make it faster. All right. I do have some iron ore in here. But that won't make enough of a difference. We are going to have to go mining. Okay. Go to the paper press. Let's start making more paper. We got more glass vials for making blood potions and shit. And let's grab our rich worker blood here. 97% worker blood. Our yield is going to be greatly increased. It's going to be wonderful. And when we're done mining, that's when we're going to go check out the merchant up there. Actually, I can both check out the merchant and get to the mine right away. So let's grab some silver and a little bit of wood so I can make a storage chest up there. I love that, man. Yeah, I always make it so I can build 5 castle hearts when I play single player, because that lets you put down, like, warping points and respawn locations for bosses, you know? Just imagine having 5 more waygates in a place where you could choose where to put them. Anyway, let's enter town. This is the perfect place for a second base, because you have the silver coin merchant to the north, and the haunted iron mine directly to the south. All right, human form. I wonder if you can ride a horse while you're in human form. It is very slow to be in human form. You kind of drag your heels along, but I wonder if I could dash in human form. I doubt it. Let's go check out that book merchant.
Have a look at my wares.
Yeah, we're trying to get that Dark Magus set completed. Garlic resistance potion and library flooring. I want that. Yeah, we need that. Any opportunity to get like flooring, I'm definitely gonna take. And merciless iron sword, I will also buy. We are getting low on silver though. I don't know. That's not necessary. Yeah. But we got the library flooring. That's something we don't want to have to look for later. It allows us to build one more room in our place. All right, let's enter stealth. Gotta try to get through unseen. I am not but a scurrying little rat. All right, let's equip some powerful shit. Make sure that we got the damage output to get this done fast. We're not gonna want to loot too much stuff other than the iron. Oh, wait. Yeah. Worker blood 97. Nice. Okay. We're getting more resources while also dealing more damage to the nodes, harvesting them faster. And if I need to get health back, I'm not gonna consume my blood. What I'm gonna do instead is enter bear form while I mine. Bear form, you regenerate health much faster, but you don't have to spend your blood to do it, right? It's useful. And we're still getting a whole bunch of extra iron ore. Thanks to our worker blood, even if we do the harvesting in bear form. Let's enter mouse form and try to get around Meredith. Looks like we managed. Let's continue on. I don't imagine I can get any scourge stones here. I doubt it. There's a golden chest right here. What do we got? Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that's sick. That's honestly pretty cool. And I am getting Scourge Stones here from defeating certain enemies, so that's great. Let's enter bear form. Keep on healing while I keep on mining. I think our health is good. We don't need to worry about it anymore. Oh, one-shotted the node. Yeah, that's a byproduct of our worker blood. Look at that, we just got it again. We have a 3% chance to instantly destroy a node and trigger an explosion. This is fucking awesome. I love having high-level worker blood already. That's why when you're in the early game, before you get the prison cells, you should be marking every source of high-level blood that you can find. And then you can collect it all after you have prison cells, right? We're doing a great job so far. Lots of iron. We shall not want. We have to crack into the barrels. It doesn't seem necessary, but every one of these barrels and boxes could contain another like 25 or even 50 iron. See that? 50 iron right there. It's because I cracked open a couple of crates. 25. We really don't need any more Hell's Clarion. Let's go. Gotta move. We're gonna drop the plant fiber. We can equip that. Drop the vial now that I can craft them. We can also drop these tainted hearts. Grab the paper and the bones. We're gonna have to drop a lot more than that if we want room for everything. Alright, we'll drop the sculpted wood. Don't need that. Could always make more. What I'm really hoping for most is extra scourge stone. Let's drop the reinforced plank. We can craft that with the iron that we're getting here. I'd rather get a stack of iron than have one reinforced plank, right? Now we'll drop the blood essence, take the iron ore. The Hell's Clarion, we also don't need that. We can drop it so we can carry more iron. We've just about made it through the entire mine. Is there any... Yeah, there's a chest in here. You gotta check. You gotta check Krieg's domain. Sometimes there's even golden chests in here. I'll happily take all of that. Okay. Look at all that iron we got, man. That's because we have the 97% worker blood. We're getting so much extra. Oh shit. It's Krieg the Undead General. Let's get a little bit of distance. Let's see here. What can I get rid of? We have a lot of gem dust. I'll drop the gem dust, and we also don't need the pollen either. And I may as well gather the bones. Take all that. Yep. Oh shit.
I'm sorry it comes to this.
The
I'll make
mortal mind bends to me.
bless the shot.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's risky. Risky to fight these guys.
Let this shot.
Oh my. Alright.
Sanguine regeneration.
We'll enter rat form and go around her. I don't want to spend too much of my worker blood on healing, though. That's the thing. Let's skitter around her. Just like that. Have fun. Interesting. She actually has healing arrows, it looks like. Oh, shit. Wow. Okay. Now, what are we dropping so we can keep looting? We're dropping the blood essence. Easy. Okay. I think we're done. I think we've gathered every ounce of iron in here. We have 5,531 iron ore because we were getting like we were getting roughly 24% more. Oh, I didn't know that worker blood increased your mounted speed too. That's pretty cool.
I must make room if I want to keep that. There's no space in my inventory.
I would have loved to get more Scourge Stones, but the cards didn't fall that way. I got one, though, at least. We will have to go farm some Scourge Stones eventually. Anyway, we're good. Yeah, we cleaned this place out.
My bags are filled.
We even got 30 more silver for our trouble. I can't help but wonder how long it's going to be before the traders nearby have rotated their stock. I'd kind of like to check and see. Alright, human form, here we go. It's far from ideal, but at least with this we can get in there. Even if it is a little slow.
Welcome, stranger.
Well, they rotate their goods in 29 minutes. Alright, let's go. Although I can't teleport home, what I can do is simply use the cave nearby to essentially fast travel home.
Rally! Let's show them why you don't mess with the militia.
I'd really rather not. Go away. There it goes. Okay, so what stays behind? I guess we'll leave the bones behind, take the coin. Alright, let's go. Fucking bloodbath over there. Alright. So, we have 5 chests. Done. We got a shitload of iron coming in. Happy days. Let's research the library flooring. And we have 8 more iron that we can use right now. For 4 chests. Let's plant our seeds. Beautiful. Now we can do the same thing on that side. We're gonna have to leave that wall there for now. Alright, worker blood, warrior blood, and brute blood. We can't make any more of those, but, well, technically, yeah. Yeah, we can. We've definitely smelted some iron by now, so. It even has more storage slots than the material storage chests that we got from a boss. All right. Done.
I cannot build here.
All right, take all that, deconstruct it, put a chest right here. We're keeping our old gear, mainly because I know that if we get servants, we can send them on expeditions to various places for various equipment and purposes. All right. Now let's put a door right here. And we're gonna need a library space. Yeah. Well, this will do. Foundation. Library flooring. What are my options for the floors here? I can't even really... I can't see the whole list. Oh, here we go. Okay, you can slide it over. Okay. Very nice. So, what requires library flooring? The paper press does. And obviously anything in the knowledge tab. We'll put the Altar of Recollection right here. And then we need this Altar of Stygian Awakening. Means we need 12 iron ingots. I'm very curious to see what we can do with that. There's also new weapons I'm able to craft, but we're gonna have to wait until the smelting is done. We can make iron claws, right? Iron daggers. Aren't there twin blades that I'm supposed to be able to make? I can make the merciless iron twin blade, but where's the regular iron twin blade? I guess I have to unlock it by beating a certain boss. You used to get the twin blade from this guy, I think. Oh, now you just get daggers from him. Okay. So, Altar of Stygian Awakening. That's cool. It like fits in the corner. Alright, so I need Stygian shards in order to unlock passive boosts for my character. That's the farming component. I need to farm those resources. And we need a paper press here. Pretty narrow in this room, but it is what it is. The paper press will squeeze in right here. It fits well in that corner. And then the Altar of Recollection. We'll put this right there. Altar of Recollection right here. It doesn't look too good. A very narrow room. Yeah, if I could rebuild this house, I would build a lot of hallways in it. I'd want to have like hallways where you go left or go right to get to certain rooms, you know? Anyway, don't we have tailor flooring now? I don't think so, actually, but we'll get jeweler flooring soon. All right. So, the Eye of Mortium. We need more Scourge Stones, so the time has come for us to start, you know, farming for those. Let's move this loom over. Both looms over. Oh yeah, we have thick hide now. Sweet. We'll use that to start crafting. I might get rid of this door right here. That doesn't work much better, does it? No. Okay. Eventually, we might want to reorganize. So, let's make that leather backpack with the plethora of available space. Right here. Mountain Peak bag. I'm gonna make some of these. Dusk collars. We do have enough Scourge Stone for that, and we want to. We found someone with high-level Scholar, at least upper 80, lower 90, so we're definitely going to want to make sure that we teleport her home and secure her. Alright, we need a Devourer chest. I'm hoping it's the same size as these chests, because then I could fit it right here in the middle. No, it's too fat. Alright, we'll have to put it right here then. Okay. Everything to do with prisoners, we'll put in there. So we have a lot of extra storage to go around for whatever we happen to find. Break down the old bag. And let's go get some Scourge Stones. In fact, I think I'm taking my silver with me. Let me just take a look at the list here, see if there's anything new I can craft. I definitely want to try the daggers and the claws. But in order to craft them, we need enough forged iron. I think it's 16 per weapon. Okay, we're making them. Let's respecialize the frost spell book. I either want Arctic Storm or the Lance. The Lance might penetrate targets. But if it doesn't penetrate targets, it won't be as good as Arctic Storm. We'll have to find out. Oh, we got the claws. Lunge. Vault toward the cursor and cleave enemies, dealing damage and inflicting puncture. Trigger a rupture, dealing 75% damage to the target and 50% damage to nearby enemies upon reaching 3 stacks of puncture. Interesting. Leap to a target location, dealing 100% physical damage, inflicting puncture, and a 1-second incapacitate. You bounce off enemies toward your aim direction. Missing an enemy will cause you to stick to the ground for a short duration. Odd. Huh. We'll have to try that out. And the daggers. Throw up to 4 daggers, each dealing 40% physical damage. Hitting an enemy or a solid object causes the dagger to stick to the ground. Gain 1 dagger every 1.1 seconds. Leap into the air and throw 4 daggers in front of you, each dealing 40% physical damage and inflicting a 2-second fading snare. Daggers remain on the ground for 8 seconds. Okay, and release all nearby daggers that are stuck in the ground. Release daggers return to you, piercing enemies and dealing damage. Each dagger that returns grants 1 dagger stack and reduces the cooldown of Rain of Daggers by 2. Okay, so what? What if I go dun 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 dun, and then dun 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 dun? That is weird. Very strange. But we don't really know the damage dealing potential until we see it in combat, right? Alright, let's go get some Scourge Stones. Dunley Monastery. Looks like my best bet. Nice and close to a Waygate. Holy radiation, huh? Hey, Zuzi. Well, we're gonna have to make those holy resistance potions if we want to spend any meaningful length of time in here. The claws seem more gimmicky than anything else. Alright, hang on. You move toward where you're aiming with that E, so I might be able to bounce off multiple targets over and over again. Let's heal first, though. I'm practicing in a place where I take consistent DOT. Honestly, the pistols are my favorite so far. Like, that's sick. Anyway, we're getting Scourge Stones in here to a limited degree, but we can find more. Oh, we got 3 in that coffin. That's glorious. Can you die to the holy radiation? No. No, you can't. Okay. Oh, wow.
It's not the end.
Yeah, I got it. I have no practice with these weapons. I don't think there's gonna be a time where I'm comfortable using them, you know? Ugh, this looks like it's in a good place, that way gate, but the truth is you have to run around pretty far just to get to the entrance. Now, I could see the daggers being pretty useful against a large boss. A large, slow-moving boss. I could see that. Right? You throw the daggers at the boss, you press E, you retract the daggers back to you, they all pass through him, dealing a shitload of damage. Like, that might work. As far as the claws go, it looks a little too niche. There might be uses to it. Like... I'm not seeing what those uses are, you know? Not yet.
Militia guard! Behind me!
I feel a chill coming on. I feel a chill coming on.
Man, I fucked him up even without the offensive spells. I've definitely gotten a lot better at this, like... Later. Well, I overlevel him too. That has a lot to do with it. Alright, let's heal up. Grab all this shit.
I have to keep going.
Alright, here we are. Let's pop back in. Using familiar weapons only. So far, how many Scourge Stones have we gotten? Hang on. I'm gonna equip the proper spells. We're gonna test out that Ice Lance to see if it penetrates targets. No, it does not. It does freeze for a considerable length of time though, and I'll bet there's a gem you can get which makes it pierce. But at, you know, by default, it does not pierce. Okay. So we'll just stick to our bread and butter AoE spells for now. It's the safest option. Later.
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
Okay, we've gotten 4 Scourge Stones. It's not the best number. Pretty uncommon, but we'll keep looking. I see a lot of nuns over here. Okay. 2 Scourge Stones. Not bad, buddy. Not bad. Sneak attack! She did. We got 3 more in that sarcophagus. It looks like the sarcophagus is your best bet at getting a bunch of Scourge Stones in this area. Your best bet indeed. These chests, not so much. You could probably get lucky and find some in the urns as well, but I'm not finding very many at present. Here we go. Nice, 2 more. This place is definitely your one-stop shop for that sort of thing. Okay. Now, isn't there a boss in here? Historically, there was.
Sanguine
Yeah,
regeneration.
Raziel the Shepherd. Another Scourge Stone, lovely. A lot of scholars in here. Don't see a high level one though. I see a 37, but we can do better. All right, let's get out of here. We have to go get that scholar.
Restore my body.
I know where she is. She's over here at Dawnbreak Village. We'll go over there, get the scholar, use this,
Blood reserves run low.
the Dusk Collar, to quickly teleport her back home into a prison cell. We gotta leave from a different point. If she's to the east, we'll try to leave to the east. Actually, I think there was a tall mountain wall over there, so out of the question. We gotta leave through the front. Jesus. Now, we do have a ways to go, but we'll go grab her, teleport her into a cell, and then head back home through the cave. Easy enough. I might be able to get my hands on more Scourge Stones here. It is possible. I was kind of hoping to drink some blood there. All right. Yeah, those scarecrows. Sometimes they're actually demonic monsters in disguise, and you can get Scourge Stones from them. Like this guy right here. Obliterated. Yeah, we got a Scourge Stone from him. Only one, though. Okay. We're topped up on blood. Let's grab this horse that we left here. This will be my fastest mode of travel.
I don't have any money.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I'll take this.
Yeah. Not bad. Yeah, we're covering a lot of ground thanks to this horse. All right, we made it to Dawnbreak Village. Let's dismount. Alright, we killed him. Let's heal up.
Blood sustains me.
Just about nighttime, so I'll be free to do what I want to do. Alright, let's go. I may as well visit every house and search for chests. It's extra loot. Our inventory is looking pretty ragged. We're gonna get rid of the Morning Lily, as well as Hell's Clarion, the leather. And I'm gonna keep on fishing. Thing is, we have more prisoners than ever now. We will have need of this fish. And we can always buy more fish of a wide variety with copper coins also, if we find a supply dwindling. And really, we don't even need the fish for health restoration. We can use rats instead. So really, all we need is fish that can restore, what do you call it, like sanity or whatever? Here we go. Duskwatcher gloves. Let's just... we're gonna drink this sun resistance brew. Take that fish. We just gotta make sure that we've captured that nun before dawn. As long as we do it until dawn. Or before, yeah. Okay. We've done enough looting here. Let's go get that, the high-level scholar. Oh, 96 brute, huh? Okay, right over there. Level 92 none. Oh, wow. That's actually better than the 84 that we came for. All right. Well, let's try to weaken her and get her tamed. It's gonna be hard because she has the ability to heal herself. I could try to freeze her first. Yeah, we might have to try to freeze her before we start the taming process. She's putting down healing bubbles. We gotta be very precise about this. Okay. We got her. Okay. Use the Dusk Stone. We got her. Level 92 Nun. Level 92 Scholar. Unlocked. That's sick. Don't need you anymore.
There's no space in my inventory.
All right. Let's return home. That was badass. Let's heal up.
Sanguine regeneration.
So let's open up my text document with the blood quality and remove the scholar from the list. There may still be a living 100% quality warrior wandering the roads around the haunted mine. We'll drop the rugged hide. Got plenty of it. And leather. Yeah, we're gonna completely modify our house soon. Change the entire layout. What I want to have is like a central hallway that leads to several rooms. Might even be wise to do a second floor type deal. We have to make the most out of our space, you know? We ended up getting 12 Scourge Stones, so we can finally make the Eye of Mortium. That's a level 90 warrior. We already have that. Homeward bound. I wonder if it might be better to build my house in this area right here. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't think so. I think if we just reconstruct this one properly, it'll be perfect, you know? Yeah, we'll try to figure it out. We used all of our oil. That's right. Oil is an alchemy item, so it would go in here. That's also an alchemy item. The Duskwatcher gloves, I believe we already have. No, we don't. Okay. Deposit the unwanted weapons. So, let's go visit our new scholar. There she is. Level 92 scholar, buddy. That's not bad at all. Okay. And we gotta start extracting from the rogue. Okay. I need 1 more worker blood and 2 more rogue blood. We don't actually need to be able to access the fish, because we use it remotely, so let's just store it. There. Oh. Okay, the backpack. Yeah, we need 1 more worker blood. Bam. Then we'll feed him 2 mice. Hell yeah. And we can start farming scholar blood too. I will want to rebuild the house, try to make it better. I can see a lot of room for improvement here, like a lot. So we'll find temporary areas to store stuff for now. Paper press right here. Yeah, bear in mind, nothing I'm doing now is permanent. We're changing the house around. We're gonna slowly build it into a different form. This is all extended library space now. And we'll have the prison on the other end of the library, right here. Maybe not, like we might decide to move it, but I like where it is, more or less. All right. Yeah. Let's put the paper press right here. Actually, it's pretty big and clunky. We're gonna put the study and the paper press in this corner. These are small, so we could easily put those right here. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. As long as we have like a through area right here. We could put the altar of recollection right there, tuck it into the corner. I highly doubt we could fit this, the paper press, but if we could, I would want it in there. Tucked away, right? Something that large, being unobstructive, but it doesn't look like we can. So we'll have to make do. We put it right here. And we settle for putting the altar of recollection in there. Okay. Now, let's extract a vial of this blood. Scholar blood. And then we'll feed her a rat and extract her blood again. This guy. We gotta feed him. We'll feed him 2 rats and then extract another vial of blood. And that'll be our 3rd vial of blood. Yeah, I want to have a hallway that leads through the base, you know? So we need a new floor here. Basic floor will do. Oh, I like that way better. The straight bricks? Yeah, I do much prefer the brick. Anywhere where we don't need a specific floor type, we're using that brick because it looks beautiful, buddy. That is really, really nice. All right. So, is there any benefit to having the altar of recollection in your library? I don't think so. We may as well just put that out here where it's more accessible. Need a doorway right there. We don't yet have a designated tailoring room. Nor do we have a designated jeweler room. That will come, though. So... let's make the Eye of Mortium. Rick and Mortium. Right here. Rift Incursions. The Legions of Noctum channels Dracula's power to summon powerful enemies from the Shadow Realm. Destroy these rifts to obtain ancestral weapons and Stygian shards. Nice. We need those Stygian shards in order to unlock passives. So... Jeweler's Chamber flooring. So what, jeweler floors? Yeah, applies bonuses to Jeweler's Chamber structures. Okay. Upgrade the Castle Heart to level 4 and interact with it. I would need 12 Radium Alloy and 1 Primal Essence. Yeah, don't have that yet. Anyway, let's put a doorway right here. Get rid of this one. Because then we can use that space for, you know, something big like this tailoring bench. We have to move the looms somewhere. I also have to swap out that floor. Yeah, we're long overdue for beautifying the base, you know? And just organizing it, making it flow better. I've never been this far before, so I've never had to build a house that was actually, like, nice, you know? Alright, so this could be our tailoring room right here. Is that a tailoring thing too? Yeah, tailor's flooring. Tailor's flooring, so the leatherworking station and that. Okay. Now, we'll continue building the hallway right here. Put a doorway right here. And... the loom is pretty big. I could put a loom on each side of the door. Or... oh, wait. Obvious. Okay, put the wall right here. Production, refinement, loom. We'll put them right here. Okay, we have our little tailoring room, except we still need to put these in there. It is a pretty cramped tailoring room, isn't it? We might want to expand the dimensions a little bit if we can. So we'll move that wall back a bit, like this. That will stuff anywhere. Until we get jeweler flooring, we're gonna put our jewelry making stuff in here. Okay. Now we need walls right here. This will be the entrance to where our way gate is, and then we can extend this right here, adding more space to this tailoring room. Refinement, loom. In fact, at this stage, I could go like this. And then we could put the tanning racks right here, I think. Although that does look pretty crammed, doesn't it? Probably better if I put these looms against the back wall here. All right, we're gonna put one tanning area right here, another one at the mirror site. There, that's clean. I like that. It's actually okay. Let's move these over by one more square. Put the leatherworking table back here. And then we'll install the tailoring flooring. All right, jeweler's chamber flooring. We don't have tailoring flooring yet, I don't think. No, we do not. Okay, so we need a jeweler's room somewhere. And I'm unsure of where to put it. We could also use a larger, much larger alchemy room. It might be time to start thinking about having a second story for some of this. So, being in wolf form is going to be a must. We have to travel far to get places, but Castle Heart and Sarcophagus in here. I'm going to move it right here. Okay. Let's feed her 3 rats. Got her health back up. Feed him. 1 rat might do. It depends on whether or not I get a 20 or a 30% roll, but we'll feed him 1 rat. Or we can feed him this and that. We'll feed her 1 of those and 1 of these along with that. Yeah. Yeah, this will be better. Wall that off. And this. Gate that. Can't fit that in a narrow 1 wide. All right. Doesn't look right. Although I could have a staircase leading to a second story right here. Couldn't I? Stairs. Curved stairs. That's a massive staircase. Okay. Yeah, we'll need more space for the staircase for sure. I think I know what to do. I think so. It's gonna be tight. I could seal that off. Put second story access right there. We might want to build the second story at night, though, so we're not constantly contending with stuff. There's a little pocket of shade here that I can use. Okay, we have a roof right here. Need to make sure I'm not getting sunburn every time I go up the stairs. What do you mean blocked by castle wall? Can't I make this, like, higher? Do my stairs need to be exposed to the outdoors? Wait, oh, okay, there. I was gonna say, it'd be kind of weird. How do I seal this in, though? Oh. Okay. All right, we got it. We now have an interior staircase. And I could actually extend the library space right here. Okay. Not bad. The altar of recollection we'll put right here. And the paper press will go here. Unless I could fit the study in this alcove, which I totally can. That looks marvelous. And then the paper press we'll just put right here in the corner. Okay, I'm liking it so far. It looks less weird. We are gonna move this over. That'll also make it look less weird. But we're running out of bricks for walls. Okay, we have a doorway right here. Let's make a couple more library floors. Yeah. Intelligent use of all the space, more or less. So we have an entrance hallway right here. I could expand the dimensions of the storage room. That's one possibility with this. Instead of expanding the dimensions of this room right here. It makes sense to have a larger storage room than the library. So, treasury flooring. We use this one. Put the Devourer right here. Yeah, it looks clean. Alright. We don't need this door here anymore. Not really. We could keep it as a throughway door, right? And then add the mossy cobblestone floor right there. Alright, so we go in. We have a hallway, like a central hallway. We can go upstairs. This is where our jewelry room is going to be. We can go this way to get to the library and the prisoner cells. This way to get to the... You know, the treasury room is accessible from here. And then the forge, workshop way over there. I might actually swap the workshop with... Oh, that might not work, actually. No. This is supposed to be our alchemy room, but it is tiny. So I might actually just put a staircase in here and put the alchemy room upstairs so we can have more room for it. Right? This has to go in the jeweler's room. All right, now, jeweler's flooring. Fortunately, we do have enough for it. Given the fact that we don't need much in this room, it was very cheap to build. What was required for the jeweler's flooring? Gem dust and stone brick. Yeah, it's stone brick that we're getting very low on. We're gonna have to make some more, but we got most of the base done. I like it. I'm gonna need a stone coffin somewhere. We used to have it here, but I can no longer have it here. I was able to refund a couple of walls. Instead of having the stone coffin, I can just have the small wooden one. Right here, somewhere. At the same time, I could just put it in here. Okay, we do not yet have Taylor flooring. I'm gonna try to place the waygate at a different rotation. That looks pretty good. Mainly because of the fact that the base of the triangle is facing this way, right? I like that. Okay. Now. Castle. Mossy cobblestone. I can refund some of this, I think, in order to have the staircase. Let's try the other staircase here. This one. Okay. Wait, what's stopping it? Okay. Blocked by castle entrance and unit. What, this one? All right. And then entrance right there, entrance right here. We need a wall right there to seal it up. Okay. Now we need, oh shit. Because of that, yeah, I can't really build up here. It sucks, I wish I could. The current setup will not work. Let's take a look at the stairs. There is just a straightforward staircase, like there is. I could do this, actually. That could work. Yeah. And then we go straight up. There's a little spot right here where I can build a foundation, alchemy lab flooring. There we go. It's time for us to go make more stone bricks, so let's grab some stone and put it in there. I do wish we had done this before. You know, made more earlier. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's deposit our potions. Rogue. Scholar. I need one more scholar potion. I like what we've done with the house. We just need tailor flooring for the tailoring room. But things are really coming along here. I think I will turn this into a door and turn that into a wall. Even this might not have to actually, yeah. Now, what can I do here? Spell critical chance, eh? Right now, I have spell life leech, which is good, but I feel like the critical chance, the extra damage, right, might be really good. Well, we won't make any hasty decisions where that's concerned. There's no rush to unlock this stuff. All right. Hello, old fart. We're doing pretty good, buddy. Yeah, I got decently far. Well, I got very far in Schedule 1. And I was enjoying it. It's just there's also a lot of features of the mod that aren't quite working properly. So, you know, it may be prudent to wait a little bit until some of the kinks have been worked out in the you know, what the fuck's it called? The cartel content. Yeah, there's a lot of problems with the cartel content right now, so we just gotta wait it out. All right, we have an alchemy room, but we're gonna need to make it bigger than this. All right, foundation, alchemy lab, flooring. Okay. Gonna need a lot more walls to finish this. We need 4 walls to finish it, but then we also need more walls to seal this off, the staircase. Got a lot more iron now. Let's go tap one more scholar blood. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, old fart. We're having a wonderful day. We're kind of rebuilding our castle, trying to make it cleaner. We got new blood today. We captured this level 92 rogue and this level 92 scholar. Their blood is ours. All right. Reduce the prisoner's misery. Reduce misery. And we no longer have any rainbow trout. We're all out. Now, I'm gonna take a look at the interface over here, and I'm gonna see if there's any possible way to, like, level up somebody's blood. It might be that it is possible, but we can't do it yet. Oh, wow. Increases or reduces the health of the prisoner by 0 to 100%. Corrupted fish. So that's like a complete gamble. Complete gamble. But that's how you could increase the quality up to a certain amount, right? You could reach 100%, but you're gambling every time. If you get the 100% health loss, you'll lose them, right? All right, let's go grab more bricks and try to finish the staircase. It's just about time. Anyway, I smell dinner, so I think I'm gonna pop off of here and get ready to get cozy with Susanna. But we made great progress on our castle today, man. Okay, we have an enclosed alchemy lab. Refinement. Anything for alchemy. This big motherfucker right here. A blood press. This is weird. The pillars, like, look different. I don't know why. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know. The pillars are ending up looking different. I'm not really sure the reason, but... Castle pillar. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with the pillars. Some of them are just generating differently than others. Okay. Blood press. Advanced blood press? What? I didn't even notice I had that. Well, holy shit. Now we're gonna need more sulfur. All right. I guess I'll just put all the sulfur in 2 of them. And the iron in the last 3. I need 3 more sulfur. Won't take that long. Let's go grab some bricks, keep on trying to wall off the staircase. Pretty sure we're gonna be able to finish now. We got a lot done. Alright, that's walled off. Now we could just use a couple of walls right here to make it all conclusive. We have the sulfur that we need. Hang on. So wallpapers will make the pillars look the same. But I don't really know how to do wallpapers. Oh, wallpapers. Cool. It looks like you have a lot of customization options here. Decorative. Oh. No, it's not really changing it. Very weird. Yeah, it stays different pretty much the whole time. Yeah, the only way to make it so that you have the same pillars throughout is to make, like, the reason why these are normal is because there's a wall down below. But if you don't have a wall down below, right, the pillars up top will change their appearance. So you'd have to try to make the floor plan on the second floor the same as the first floor. That's the only way to get your pillars the same. Anyway, I can theoretically just ignore the way that the alchemy stuff looks. Or we can try to figure something else out later to clean it up. For now, it doesn't matter too much. All right, it's sealed off. Yeah, we're good. The entire house has been rebuilt and improved. And we managed to beat a couple of hard bosses today. And we got 2 new blood types in the upper 90th percentile, so, like, right on, you know? Anyway. Take care, rock on, and peace out, everybody. Thank you for chilling. I hope you have a good night and a wonderful sleep, and I hope to see more of you back here tomorrow for continued adventure. Whatever we decide to play. Anyway, later.